Joker follows the story of Arthur Fleck, a clown for hire who dreams of becoming a comedian. Life in Gotham isn't easy for him though, as he frequently struggles with making ends meet, taking care of his helpless mother, and coming across the rotten personalities that pollute the city. One day, Arthur decides to take matters into his own hands, which sends him down a dangerous and unpredictable path. Listening to that summary, it actually sounds a lot like the origin story for a superhero, but as I'm sure you all know, that's not the case here. This picture slides the popular Batman antagonist under the microscope, giving us a story that explains what led to his villainous turn. Now, this isn't the first time the Joker's history has been explored. It's been done several times actually, most notably in Alan Moore's The Killing Joke and Tim Burton's first Batman flick from 1989. But whereas those properties relegated his past to flashbacks, this movie makes it the main event, promising a deep dive into the Clown Prince of Crime. Okay, I think it's best we address the obvious right out the gate. Joaquin Phoenix is freaking fantastic in this movie. He gives the performance of a lifetime. It's one of those instances where you know exactly what to expect going in. I mean, it's Joaquin Phoenix, come on. And yet, you're still surprised by what you see. He brings the character of Arthur Fleck down to such a human level, but incorporates a volatility that leaves the audience in a constant state of unease. Through minute mannerisms, expert delivery, and hands down the creepiest Joker laugh to date, Phoenix has made the character his own. He's endlessly watchable as he walks along a razor's edge, keeping us in suspense as to which way he'll lean. Of course, Phoenix is given plenty of support in the form of a strong script. Joker features a gripping story about the extreme effects society can have on an individual. Arthur scrapes by with small gigs as a clown during the day, reserving the nighttime hours for his hopeful stand-up career. However, as you might expect, he's frequently made fun of and mocked, thanks also in part to some mental troubles. You see, Arthur has a condition where he laughs uncontrollably at random moments, even unprovoked, not to mention his other abnormal habits and actions. To say he's awkward and not all there would be sugarcoating it. Anyway, life has given him a proper beating, and a string of terrible circumstances has finally pushed him over the edge. The main draw of the picture is seeing what this character does once he's had his awakening. We all pretty much know where he's headed, but his journey to that endpoint is the film's most fascinating aspect. The narrative forces us to reflect on reality and how the masses can affect a single person. Joker challenges its audience not just to pity its main character, but to truly understand him. I think the movie does a great job of illustrating how disconnected Arthur is from the real world. Like, when he goes to see a stand-up comic, he laughs at completely different moments from the rest of the audience, or how he frequently fantasizes a variety of scenarios in his apartment. However, making Arthur a person with mental disabilities was a mistake in my opinion. My problem with this is that it provides a rationale for why he acts the way he does, in addition to the outside influences. I feel that this minimizes the message the film is trying to get across, that anybody could go down this road. The Thomas Wayne storyline is something else I take issue with. I can't get too into it without revealing crucial details, but I think it's mostly unnecessary, and it comes off as an excuse to include the Wayne family more than anything. Another small plot thread that wasn't fully realized was Arthur's relationship with his neighbor Sophie, played by Zazie Beetz. I know what the filmmakers were attempting to do here, but she has so little screen time that I don't believe it had the impact that it could have. There's also been a lot of talk about the similarities between Joker and a few Martin Scorsese films, namely Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy. And the comparisons are definitely valid and even distracting at points. The skeleton of Joker's story is essentially a blend of the two classics, and certain scenes heavily echo moments from those older films. Joker does have enough originality to stand on its own, but it's impossible not to notice the resemblances, especially with Robert De Niro playing a vital role as a talk show host in this feature. Joker is a powerful vehicle for Phoenix's performance, and effectively explores the range of the comic book genre. Though meandering at times, the film is a captivating character study that spends most of its runtime building up towards something huge, before hitting its impressive crescendo in the last half hour. I don't think the picture offers as many layers for analysis as it thinks it does, but there's certainly enough under the surface that should lead to some interesting discussions. The movie has grown on me slightly since I saw it, and it may continue to do so, I'm not sure. Yet, it does have a number of flaws that hold it back from reaching its full potential. Still, I think it's worth your time. I give Joker an A-. Thank you so much for watching this review. If you liked the video, then please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for similar content because that would really help me out. You can also follow me on Twitter at MiamiMovieMan, and if you want to keep up with what I'm watching, then go ahead and look me up on Letterboxd as well. I'm the Miami Movie Man, and I'll see you in the next video.